New information is casting a dark pall over the frantic search to find a missing 6-year-old girl. As precious minutes go by, the questions pile up. Why did a full day pass before she was reported missing? Why was it a neighbor, not her parents, who finally called 911? And could her own father's past have anything to do with the mystery? Here's ABC's Gio Benitez.
This is the young face at the center of a frantic search. 6-year-old Janice Wright vanished without a trace.
Janice Paulette Wright is one of ours. She's a daughter of East Bremerton. She's a resident of the mobile home park. And in fact, she's a daughter of all the folks who live there. And we want her back.
She was last seen around 10 p.m. on Saturday night by her parents as they put her and her sister to bed in their quiet mobile home nestled in the woods in Bremerton, Washington. But by Sunday morning, Janice was gone.
What we're looking for here is any trace of what happened to Janice or where she may be.
What some find puzzling is that her parents did not call 911 right away. In fact, the police weren't called until 10 p.m. on Sunday night, a full 24 hours after they had last seen her. And even then, the phone call came from a neighbor.
That is something the detectives will certainly address, but right now our focus is on finding this child. With regard to issues concerning why the delay, what was explained to us that this was kind of normal behavior for this child.
The parents told police they weren't worried at first because their mobile home park community is fenced in, and Janice would often wander the neighborhood, something they reported allowing their 6-year-old daughter to do. But in the past, she had always come home.
There's clearly no rational reason or responsible reason to not immediately contact the police if you don't know where your child is. A 6-year-old outside of either an adult's view is in danger. They are extremely vulnerable moving around on their own. And so any time that gets beyond an adult that knows the child supervising them, there's a real potential of danger or harm coming to a child.
But tonight, new details emerging about the dark past of the missing girl's father. ABC News has obtained court records that show James Wright was charged with molesting his stepdaughter back in 1999. He pled guilty to assault, but the molestation charges were dropped. Yesterday, Wright consented to a police search of the family home and took a lie detector test, though investigators won't release the results. And even though Child Protective Services removed 2 of Janice's siblings from the home, police stated he is not a suspect or even a person of interest. Janice's father spoke to our ABC station KOMO yesterday.
She's really independent. She's tenacious. She's got her name written all over the house. She knows where home is.
Today marked day 2 of that frantic search for the bubbly, 3-foot-tall, 45-pound girl known around the neighborhood as sweet and trusting, now drawing to an end with no leads and no clues, unable to confirm what Janice was even wearing when she went missing. More than 100 officers from 10 agencies, including the FBI, the Sheriff's Office, and the Center for Missing and Exploited Children, have descended on this small suburban neighborhood with canine teams putting it on lockdown. No one allowed in or out except residents, searching the back seat and trunk of every single car coming and going, and now halfway through a search of every single one of the 103 homes in that community. Nothing allowed out of the area until it's been examined, including all of the residents' recycle bins and dumpsters. Volunteers who had been searching the woods near the home, desperate for any clues, have been requested to stop to allow police to focus on the other residences. Everyone knows the clock is ticking.
This is heart-wrenching. There is an officer out here or a first responder, their hearts just go out for this little girl, and we're going to do everything we can to try and find her.
The chances of finding a missing child plummet after the first 24 hours, and for the Wright family, it is now well past 72.
Unconfirmed is the clothing that she was last seen wearing. There's sightings from witnesses in the park who say that she was wearing a pink shirt and blue jeans and may have been wearing flip-flops or being barefoot.
Still, this shaken community refuses to give up on the girl with that contagious smile. Neighbors say little Janice loved to knock on doors and ask if anyone could come out to play. Everyone hoping and praying that little Janice may still get to start first grade in the fall.
I just hope the child's well and that she's okay.
I'm Gio Benitez for Nightline in New York.